It's the Pedal Powered Talk Show. Sponsored by Keen Footwear, with help from Stephen Smith Teamaker and Nutcase Helmets.
This is not coming, okay?
Man, well, I'm here with Blitzen Trapper, longtime Portland musicians. You recently put out an album, American Goldwing, and you came back from a whirlwind U.S. tour. And you were on Letterman, too. And so, you know, you've been on this tour for a few months. What is the thing you most want to do when you get home?
Cook food for myself.
Yeah.
That I like, you know, like, because you just eat out all the time. That's one of the things. I don't know.
I want to lay on a couch in this position and do this.
What?
For a while.
Why can't you do it on the road?
Because there's nowhere to do that.
Oh, yeah.
There's only so many couches, and there's a lot of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You gotta share.
Yeah.
Share the couches you got.
It's nice not to have to share all the time.
And there's not generally quiet, so quiet is simple.
Right.
It's good.
Now, I imagine it all sort of blurs together, and you probably don't get to see much of any town. But do you feel like you can learn something about a city by the crowd that comes to see you there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. And then you also get sort of a context for the crowd, I think, with the built environment of the city. You know, like when you're driving through miles and miles of abandoned buildings in Detroit, you sort of have some expectations about what's happening in the city and the kind of people that live in this place.
Right.
Every show we play, there's always a Portland person in the crowd. It doesn't matter where we
really?
go. We'll be like, who's from Portland tonight? And there's always one guy like, I'm from Portland.
Usually more than yeah, it's true.
Do they, wait, so do you ask or do they self-identify?
They usually self-identify. One show, there was people in the front with Oregon license plates holding them up while we were playing. In Boston, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
Because in a lot of places in the country, Oregon is just a mythical place. I mean, it doesn't actually exist. This isn't real. Something, you know, something's not right. And then you go to a Blitzen Trapper show and you feel some validation. Like it wasn't just a dream before. There's
like
some
the-
other.
There are roads that go there.
Their friends don't believe them that they came from this place, and then
Right. So they go
we
there and you're like, yeah, no, she is from Portland.
right.
It's cool.
We're the verification.
Well, you could start every show being like, hey, Brandon's out today, you guys. Sorry about that.
Brandon could die at every.
Right.
Oh, he died.
Right.
He won't be playing this show.
I really think that we should stop talking about him.
And I'm sure you were all in, you know, various bands before. When you started this one, like, at what point were you like, oh, this is a keeper, this has legs?
Never really until we started touring, you know, which was 4 years ago.
Right.
The first show of the first tour we ever did was on my birthday, on my 30th birthday.
Wow.
At Sasquatch.
Oh,
We
sweet.
played Sasquatch on my birthday, and then for the next 3 weeks we're on tour, and then for the next 2 years we were on tour, basically.
Wow.
You know. So yeah, it definitely was a moment that for me, I was like, oh, this is what I'm gonna be doing now.
Yeah. Well, what about you guys?
I think I was in love with our band from the moment that we started just jamming around and we like hit record on a 4-track and made our first demo. I was like, this is gonna be huge. But I've always...
We have yet to reach that.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, I've always just had that enthusiasm for Eric's songs. Like, I mean, I've been a fan of his songwriting since I was 18 and he was 16, you know?
Wow.
He was just somebody who continually was writing music that I was like, again? God, that's great. I love that. Like, you know, I don't know. So for me, it's always just been exciting to play these songs. I like to write songs and Marty likes to write songs, but these are the songs we like to play. So.
This is so rad. Like I'm rocking harder than Eric Clapton or something. This is better than
That's not hard to
Layla.
do.
I somehow knew you were going to say that.
Because you're aware of my distaste for Eric Clapton.
Well, actually, I have a video question for you guys. My nephews had a question for you. Here we go.
Hi, Blitzen Trapper. What does your name mean? I don't know what a Blitzen Trapper is. Have you considered changing your name to something cooler like Robot Panda Explosion? Or maybe something funny like Fart Parade.
Fart Parade.
I like Robot Panda.
Yeah.
Kids are so clever.
They are. They're always way cooler than adults.
What was the first name? Panda?
Robot Panda Explosion.
Explosion.
Fart
mean,
Parade.
I would gladly change our name to Fart Parade. If I could get, I have to hire lawyers and do all kinds of.
I know. I'm sure somebody's got the copyright.
Yeah, I don't believe for a
Gymnastics.
second it's not taken.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I was hoping we could give you a little bit of a musical challenge. We've got some instruments here from the pedal-powered archives.
Oh, yeah.
And we thought, maybe you could whip something up in like 5 minutes, and if you successfully do it, we'll give you the pedal-powered prize pack, which includes clean socks. We've got some Stephen Smith tea. We've got some nutcase helmets. So are you guys up for the challenge? So what's it like working with Brandon Cook?
Well, to be honest,
Where did you hear about it?
I just
Dude, we're not talking about that. We told you beforehand. We're not going to talk about it.
I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon and another girl to take my pain away. So take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. So send me dead flowers every morning. So send me dead flowers by the mail. So send me dead flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. No, I won't forget to put roses on your grave.
That was great. I think you definitely won right there. Nice work. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Really appreciate it. And thanks to the Modcott Piano Company, occasionally known as Piano Fort, for letting us use their awesome space. And yeah, that was great. You could take this on the road, I think.